Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Yeah, so today's video is actually going to be a fun little Q&A where I answer all you guys' questions that I've had. I went and pulled some questions that I got that I think would be fun to sit down here and answer for you guys today. So if you want to know some really good questions, some juicy questions, some questions that are gonna have me thinking, then make sure to subscribe to my channel before you leave and hit that bell notification so that you can be notified every time I upload a brand new video. And with that being said, let's go ahead and hop right on into the Q&A. Okay guys, so I'm officially done with college now, so I can sit here and be able to film again without like rushing and everything. All of my workload is like literally done when it comes to college, that is. So that actually leads me into my first question by bringing that up, and that the question is just, how are you? I think that's what it is. Okay, yeah, how are you doing right now mentally and physically? So I am doing okay. I am making it. This has definitely been the worst year of my whole entire life for health related reasons, both mental and physical, but I am making it. I have also had some amazing things happen this year with my business and with college, and like I said, I'm about to graduate and travel, so some really great things, but mentally it is a struggle every single day. And this year has 100% heightened my mental health issues, and I'm genuinely just working through them every single day, like taking it day by day. And every day is honestly like, it has its ups and downs. Even on the days where I'm having a good day, like it's not always a good day all day. Like there will still be some type of up and down. Physically, I don't want to get too much into that because I'm working on a new thing with my doctors to try to get better, and I don't want to like talk about it and bring a lot of attention to it right now because I just want to kind of keep that part in until I see some result, or I don't know really how to word it. I'm trying to be careful, but of course, you know, I always like to advocate and share, so I will eventually. But when it comes to my melanoma pre-cancer stuff, my scars still hurt pretty bad, and with the weather change I find that they kind of shriek out with pain a lot more often, which really sucks. And every time I touch them, it makes me feel sick inside because they're still like, they're there and they're prominent and they do hurt. Very sensitive to the touch. But that's kind of how I'm doing right now, but I'm trying to be okay. I'm in good spirits because in less than 1 month I fly up to New Hampshire to graduate. I'm officially graduated, but like the actual ceremony is next month, and then I'm going to visit Salem, Massachusetts for the very first time. So another trip coming up, and I'm definitely really excited for it. Okay, so another question is, what's the most effed up thing you've ever done? Something that nobody knows about. So this one, I don't know, like I feel nervous to even say. I don't know why I feel nervous, but I'll just say it was a situation with a brownie that I ate because an 80-year-old professor of mine at my other college told me to go home and do that, and I was ticked, and I'm like, sure, if it's gonna help me concentrate or calm down, that I'm gonna do it. And then I did it, and let's just say it did not go well. Did not go well. Maybe I'll tell the story sometime. I don't know. Let me know if you want to know. My next question is, if there were no laws, no repercussions, or morals weren't an issue, what is something that you would do? So if there were no laws, repercussions, morals, or whatever, if anything, like I guess I would just want to like get stuff for free, I guess. Like just be able to go to the store and buy stuff without money. Because I don't want to hurt anybody or anything like that, and really I would only want to like buy stuff maybe, or I guess take stuff for me and my family maybe. Sorry, like I don't know what to say because like I don't want to hurt anybody, you know, like that's not my vibe. Like I don't want to go out of my way to hurt anybody. All right, so the very next question is there anyone that you are holding a grudge against? And yeah, there is. I tend to hold grudges big time. I know that that's like not necessarily a good thing, but I guess that is one of my weaknesses. I definitely do. I hold grudges against people from my childhood that I am not like friends with anymore. I hold grudges against some of my ex-friends of recent that have done me really dirty, and I hold a grudge against the worst person in the whole entire world. To me, they did something awful to both me and my family and caused us a lot of heartache and pain, and is still out there, unfortunately, free and able to live in this world without any repercussions anymore. It's something that I've always wanted to come clean about and tell my story about for justice purposes, but I am working through it every day. But I definitely do have grudges that I hold against people, and yeah, I think I was able to kind of let some of those grudges go against some people, but I it's just a weakness, you know. I mean, I honestly do struggle with that. So the very next question is there any other pet that you want to have besides a tarantula? So if you didn't know, the next pet that I really want to have and will be getting is another tarantula, because other than like dogs and cats, they are my favorite animal to keep, hands down. But if I were like to get a different one or something other than that, I honestly would 100% want another cat, or I would also, or I say or, I would mean and, I would want a bunny or like a ferret or chinchilla, but I've been really wanting a bunny. So a bunny is like really up there on that list. So the next question is, tell someone's secret you've been keeping. You can be vague, you don't have to identify them, but tell the secret. Okay, this is a juicy one. So I am not the person that would give away someone's secret, but hold on. Don't click off. I'm not someone who would give away someone's secret, but in this instant I have a really good one, and it's okay because my aunt is now passed away. It was her secret, and they know now, the person, her son, who was involved basically being hid from the secret, knows now. So it's okay, but at the time, let me just tell you. So when my aunt passed away, this is my grandmother's aunt. My grandmother's sister. So this is my great aunt. When she passed away a few years ago, we found out that, like, after she passed away, my other aunts were all together with me and my mom. And they were just kind of going over like family secrets and stuff and like family things. And her son, who is like in his 40s, like he's my great cousin, he never knew this, but my aunt was actually remarried, or not remarried, she was married before she was ever married to my uncle, and her son never knew this. But here's the kick, okay? Here is the kick. So as I said, this is my great aunt, but we were close as a family because I didn't have any, like, I only have one first cousin, but my grandma's sister, like, anyway, close. So this isn't even like a distant relative type of thing. So, but she was older, she was in her 70s. Her first marriage was to a guy who looked just like Elvis, because my grandma always used to talk how she had this big obsession with Elvis. So she ended up marrying this guy that looked just like him. But this was a bad guy, honey. This is what happened, okay? This guy robbed banks for a living, like robbed banks, like I guess in the 50s or whatever. He robbed banks, and she was his getaway driver in the 1950s. And he even eventually got shot and killed during a bank robbing gone wrong. And her son never knew this till like after she passed away. Like it was a secret kept forever. But I actually knew about it for a long time. But for some reason they kept it from him, and it was kind of just like a family secret until she passed. But I thought that was insane, like a bank robber thing from the 1950s, and he looked like Elvis, but then he was shot and she was a getaway driver. She never got in trouble or anything like that, but that's what happened. So that's really cool and really interesting. And then the next question is, what crystal do you want that you do not have? So I've gotten to like check a bunch of them off my list, which is really awesome. But one that I would like that I do not have right now for my own collection, I don't know, that's honestly really hard. I don't honestly know, but I will tell you ones that I just recently crossed off my list that I have been wanting, and that is Larimar. It looks just like the ocean, and as if you know, I'm a beach ocean kind of gal, and I'm obsessed, and I love it, and that's one I like just checked off my list. So that's really cool. Okay, and then the very last question is a doozy, and it is, when do you want children? Are you going to have children? So the answer to that is, that changes every day. I want children, yes, very much. That part never does change. However, I will go like an hour with being like, I want kids right this second. I want to be pregnant right now. And then like 5 minutes later be like, I'm a baby. I'm still a baby. I can't have a baby. I'm a baby. I gotta wait. So it literally changes, not just like one way or the other every day, but multiple different ways in a day. And I know that they always say that you are never truly ready, and I get that, and I'm actually definitely a firm believer in that, and I feel like you just kind of have to do it. And I know to say that there's like a couple of things that I want to do beforehand, but there is like one big thing that I'm wanting to do beforehand, and two big things, and I'm working on them both right now because I really do want to soon. But yeah, that's kind of it. I definitely do, and I want to soon, but I am still working through some things because I do still feel like. But yeah, you guys, that is it for the Q&A, and I do want to say that I'm still writing my novel, and hopefully it will be done soon. Like, I'm literally narrowing down the last bits of it, and I can't wait to publish it and share it with you guys because I've been working on it for over a year now, and I'm super excited, and I can work on it more now that I'm done with school. But I really wanted to throw that in there. But that is it for today's Q&A. I really hope you enjoyed it. I would like to do more of these in the future. They're fun for sure. Make sure to leave me a comment down below because I would love to hear from you. And other than that, please make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel before you leave. You can do that by hitting right up there. And you can watch another video by clicking right over there, and it would mean the world to me if you would do so. And I hope you have a great day or night or whenever you may be watching this, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!